this horrible strand of teaching called the prosperity gospel. And it's especially popular in the U.S., not accidentally.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea is, you know, you get these televangelists who, and unfortunately they're not all on television, so we can't always find them as easily, but they stand up and if you love God, you'll give me your money and then you'll be wealthy. Does that sound like a scam? Because it's a scam. That is not how God works. Serving God with all your heart and your mind and your soul does not mean you will be rich. Not in money. You might get rich, but it's not because of that. Serving God with all your heart and your mind and your soul gets you blessings beyond what you can count.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't necessarily mean money, but
That's right.
That's right.
And the cool thing is, man, I have met some people who are dark poor. And those are the people I sometimes want to know most. Because they get it. And I've also met people who are wealthy and generous. And they get it. Because their heart's in the right place. Because they're serving God and not their bank account. So the story is told, and I'm not sure how true it is. I know it's true to some extent from my research. But J.C. Penney, who founded the chain of stores, started out in his life, he was a good Christian guy, started out tithing 10% of his income.
Mm-hmm.
And God was blessing him in his business. And he was making more money. And he said, I'm doing so well, I'm going to start tithing 20%. And he just kept making more money. By the end of his life, he was tithing 90%
wow.
of his income. And God just kept blessing him. Now, there are people who want to say, oh, well, that's like a universal law. The more you give, the more you get. That does not always happen. And because we teach that sometimes, or we get that impression from the prosperity gospel people, we don't think we're successful if we're not making money. We're not good Christians if we're not making money. That's the ultimate extrapolation of that, right? But that's a lie. And a lot of people get turned off because they've been going to church and putting the required stuff into the God vending machine, and they're not getting any cash out. I don't know why. Because God's not a cash vending machine. God is not an ATM. If you put blessings and generosity in, you will get blessings and generosity out. But what that looks like may not have anything to do with wealth or money or fame. Just this last couple of weeks, Mother Teresa was canonized by the Catholic Church. I mean, she was made a saint officially. And there's a whole process that you have to go through to do that, and she's dead and doesn't care. Never cared about her when she was alive. This little tiny short woman in Calcutta in the slums knew that the call on her life was to help the poor.
Mm-hmm.
Now, she got famous. She got a Nobel Prize, Nobel Peace Prize for her work among the poor. And even at that, when she was accepting the prize, let people know this wasn't why she was doing it. And took the funds that come along with that, because you get like $100,000 prize, and turned around and gave it away. And I know there are controversies about Mother Teresa and how she did what she did. You know what? I don't care. And frankly, the people that she healed and fed don't care either.
Amen.
All that controversy stuff we do because we have white privilege. Because we have wealth privilege. We want to make it something that it's not, instead of just saying, wow, here's a short little woman over there giving her entire life living in the slums with the poor and healing them. And at a time when every order in the church, especially the priesthood, is declining, the Sisters of Charity that she founded is one of the few that's growing. Because more and more people have looked around and they've seen the prosperity gospel lies and they've said, what are we doing? This is so hollow, it doesn't mean anything. How many jets can you fly at once? How many private limos can you ride around in? They're like, what are you doing, cruising? That's like the most boring way to cruise I've ever heard of. Right? But reaching out to people and helping them, that's where it's at. There's not any amount of money that you could have paid us to bless us more than the blessing we got last week feeding the youth.
Absolutely.
That was a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
You can't buy that feeling. You can't buy it. There's nothing in the world you can do to get that except do it. That's what it's about.
The Jew from New York is bringing his family next time.
Really? Awesome.
He said, this is the most incredible way I've ever started a week.
That's,
So,
that's so cool. Yeah, what better way to set the tone, you know,
absolutely.
when you're gonna wake up Monday and go, wow, I am so pumped up and I'm so filled up,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
I told we had dinner on Sunday, and I told my family what we did, and my niece said, wow, you know, she's like, I'm really proud of you. I thought, oh, we had never done it.
Yeah.
I have no knowledge. I was confused
Yeah.
because
We didn't know what to do.
I didn't know what to do. I just,
But it's gonna be done.
yeah, I told myself I was clueless. I didn't know what I was doing, what,
Yeah.
but I said, when we was sitting down, I said, it was completely,
Yeah.
you know, and Randy said, Randy was telling his family, and Randy's mom, and Randy's friend that knows them,
Yeah.
I have a lady friend that knows you,
Yeah.
and she said, that Randy's mom and Betty said that they would offer, if we wanted anything baked or anything, they would give, she would give us stuff.
How cool is that?
And then I met,
Yeah.
and when we're sitting there,
Yeah.
they know Ruth Ann and Betty,
George.
yeah,
Or Jensen.
I don't know what her last name is.
How cool is that?
It's Betty and Jay. He just died a year ago.
James Costa.
Oh, yes.
And to make a long story short, we
Betty
just
and my
came
mom
across
went to
and they
school
know each other. And Betty said that she and his mom would
Yeah.
gladly bake or do
Yeah.
whatever for us.
Small world.
And I was like,
Yeah, her brother
Isn't that
kidding.
cool?
yeah, I'm a,
Doing
we-
that one act, and that's our first Sunday, doing that one act, and how that ripples.
it just rippled. And I was sitting there and like, and Randy's mom, she said, I don't know much.
I told him I'd like to do it at Christmas and
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Because I think that's where we can get
Yeah.
most of our
Right.
people, because it's,
Yeah.
it's just so cold, and I think most
Sure.
of them get come in, I think.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
but she said, oh, I'm more than welcome to help you. Randy's mom says, but it's gonna be too, I said, there's a door, it's close by, we can get you in, you're more than welcome to help if you want to. I
Yeah.
said, but she's like, I can't believe you guys want. I said, yeah,
See,
it's
that's so-
very different.
Yeah.
My eyes are open, confused, and they're,
Yeah,
I said, it was really neat.
that's cool.
And then we have somebody
Yeah.
that we know now.
Yeah.
Well, George,
How cool is that?
you,
You know,
it's funny.
and the thing is, we did walk in going,
We didn't know,
I'm not sure
I
how it's
was
gonna work,
clueless.
right? I don't know how to work the stove or the griddle or whatever, but we all worked together and we did it, and it was fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
But very smooth, actually.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. It's
I
like,
mean, we were
kind of like a
close.
little machine.
Well, I think we did good.
There's
I was still, I was
crates flying out.
confused, I was like, you know, but
Yeah.
it was.
And that's
worth-
cool, because when God asks you to do something, you know, there's this old saying, God doesn't call the equipped, God equips the called. And there's a lot of truth to that. You don't have to be some sort of expert in homeless outreach
God, I
to go
wasn't.
feed somebody, right? But you show up, and God will give you what you need, including the skills to
Mhm.
do that.
And then we had a lot of thank yous. I mean, those
Yeah,
guys, thank you, I appreciate it. Well, that's a lot of food. I'm
yeah,
like, well, I don't know what you got before,
right,
but we'll pick to get carried. I mean, I don't know
Absolutely.
what kind of food they were, but they're
yeah.
like, wow, that, you know, can I have more of that? I'm like, you know,
That's
that was
cool.
really kind of neat.
Yeah,
You know, what we gave, they were really thankful.
yeah.
You know, I'm like, okay, we'll be back.
And how cool is it that it was not we didn't receive physical stuff from that. It was in giving that we were blessed. And that's sort of the whole point to that scripture today. It's what are you doing that's good in the world? Use those powers for good. Because when you do that, that's when you're serving God.
Yeah, we were